Today, what I'm going to show you is exactly how I set up this new website for EEAT and the design, etc. This is a brand new website I actually set up in 8 minutes, and this is part of a longer playlist to set up a brand new website in 2024 and start ranking it. Now, if we look at this particular project, this is Rank and Clap SEO, and you can see that right now it's not really got any content on it. It's just the default theme, default design, etc. So I'm going to show you exactly how I set this up in terms of design, in terms of EA, in terms of adding expertise, experience, trust, and authority to the website, etc. And you can see that already it's actually indexed on Google. We haven't set up Google Search Console or anything like that on the website, but somehow it's managed to get indexed. We set this up a few days ago, about a week ago now, and I'm going to get straight into it. What I'm also going to do is break this down into an SOP and a step-by-step process that whether you're setting up a new website or your team is, you can learn exactly what WordPress plugins I use, what hosting, how you can add authority to your website on a brand new site, etc., to help it start ranking faster. And let's just get straight into it. So previously I showed exactly how to buy the domain name, where to get it from, how to set it up, how to set up the domain servers, etc. And now we're going to start setting up this website in terms of design, right? So I'm going to log in over here. Usually if you just want to log into your WordPress website, you can just go to your main URL and then /login. And then I'm just going to log into Dashlane right here. And one of the first things I'm actually going to do is start setting up Elementor. Elementor is like a nice way to just control the theme on the website. So you can download Elementor as a zip file, and I'm on the pro version because I want to make the design look better than this trash right here, which is just like a generic sort of theme. So what I'm going to do is upload the file. So I'm going to go to plugins, add new plugin, and then upload the Elementor file to activate it. Hit install now. Then it's going to ask me to activate the plugin, which we'll do right here. And now we're going to see this option right here, which says appearance and then themes. I'm going to go to install. Then you can see we get this notification that says you're not using Elementor Pro yet. Activate the Elementor plugin. So I'm going to go to activate right now. Connect the account. Then set up the theme. Add the logo. So I'll use Goldie Agency's logo right there. And now we're good to go. Now if we click on the plus sign, so you can see loads of different designs right here. They look quite neat and clean. So the first thing I'm going to do is set up the home page. So I've created a new page right here. Then I'm going to click on edit with Elementor. From here, I'll select the folder, pages, and then you can choose whatever design you want. I'm just going to go with this basic one for now. We'll hit apply. And good thing about Elementor is it just saves a bunch of time with the design. So I'm going to delete that, and there we go. We're good to go on that. Now I just need to edit the content on the first page, do a few design tweaks, etc. And then to set it as the home page, if we go to our WordPress dashboard and then go to settings and reading, we can edit this right here. Now you'll see here it says your homepage displays. I'm just going to change that to a static page and then select the homepage right there. We'll hit save changes. And now we have the homepage set up like so. And now we just need to edit and add the content from the homepage. Now once we've set this as a homepage, there's a lot of space right here, right? So what I'm going to do is go to Elementor, site settings. And then in the site settings, we can customize the header. I'm going to go for something like this. And we have to add a menu. So if we click on the header right here, you'll see that it says there are no menus in your site. Go to the menu screen to create one. So we'll start setting up. Header menu, save the menu, and then we'll add the about and the contact page to the menu as well. And so now the menu is set up for this menu bar. And what we want to do is just go to display conditions over here and just make sure it shows on the entire site, as you can see. And I'm just going to make that menu bar a little bit bigger as well. Now, if we refresh the page on the header, you can see that it displays the about and the contact section. The colors are not quite right, so I'm just going to change background right here and the style, and then put that as our brand colors. And I have the hex codes right here. There we go. And I'm going to change that to white for the color. And then for the actual menu buttons, I change that to black. If you click on edit right here next to typography, you can actually change the text size. So we'll make that a bit bigger. My design skills are not that great. I'm going to just go with this for now, and then we'll edit it later to fix it up a little bit. And then I'm just going to add it inside the menu, the home page as well. So we'll hit save right here and I'll call it home. And typically when I'm doing the design for a website, like I say, I'm no expert, but I would say just keep it really simple. And I'm just going to change the color of the contact us section. So we'll change that right there. And then on the border color as well, I'm going to change that to the brand colors and hit update. I could literally spend all day messing around with this, but I want to just get it done. Because the main thing is we want to make sure this starts ranking and gets traffic before we spend too much time investing on the design. So I'm going to put a little header on the homepage right there. Then I'm going to copy this button, plug it in there. And in the style section, we just need to align it to the middle. So if we click on alignment over here, I can put that right there. And then you can also preview this for mobile as well. So if we go on responsive mode on the bottom right there, and then we can select between like mobile, desktop, and all that sort of thing. Now, additionally, I want to add a favicon. So I'm going to go to customize over here and then select site icon and put that as the site icon right there. So that's the favicon done. And then just on the homepage, just going to include some basic information about me and what I do, etc. So I'm going to add an image right here. We'll insert that. And what I'm going to do is actually take the code from one of my videos right here and plug that into this section. So I'm going to put a HTML block right here and then plug it in. I'm not going to use YouTube simply because YouTube has ads running on it. And also this video should load faster by embedding the HTML right there. And now we've got a bit of information about us, what we do, etc., who I am. You'll have a video explaining what we do and how we help, etc. And then we'll just put the company address right there. Now, as we build out the site and we have more pages to link to, then we can add more information on the page. And we'll put a couple of testimonials on the homepage as well. I prefer to use video testimonials simply because they're a bit more powerful. So we get the HTML and then chuck that over there. And that should show up when we refresh the page. So I'm going to hit update. I'm actually using Publitio, which was an AppSumo deal to host the websites. So I'm going to put in the domain that I'm adding the video testimonial to right there. And now that should be allowed. And for some reason, that is not saving. Anyway, we'll come back to that later. Now what we can start doing is adding the blog and archive templates as well. So I'm going to go to theme builder over here. Then I'm going to go to add new. We'll just go for something basic like this one and insert that. And then we'll hit publish, all archives, hit save and close. That should show up everywhere now. Just going to add a page for the blogs as well. So we'll hit publish. And then if we go to settings, reading, and we'll select the post page as blogs. Then if we go to appearance and menus, we can add the post page to the menu. So we'll insert that right there, hit save menu. And now when we start publishing content, it will appear here in the feed. So it's coming together now. Bit of a slow start there, but we're getting there. Now what I need to do next is start setting up the about page, the contact page, and just a few more elements. So I'm going to go off and do that, and then I'll come back and explain exactly what I've done and how I've done it. All right, so what we're going to do is now start plugging in the content for the about page, which I've written off screen. So I'm going to put about Julian Goldie at rank clap SEO. Then we're going to plug in this content right here, but I'm going to do it via Elementor so it looks and reads better. Then I'm just going to add some information about me and some relevant videos, etc. The reason I want to use videos is so that it actually looks like a real person. Now it's coming together a bit better. So we've got the about me section, etc. Some information, some videos, some examples of my experience and expertise. In the client testimonial section, we're going to add a couple of videos right here. And basically, what you're trying to do in the about me section is just show as much expertise and experience and trust as you can with unique content that proves you're a real person, right? So when people land on the website, they can easily identify that you are the person you say you are. Now, what we can also do is add some social icons to the content just to make it look and feel a bit more real. And then we're just going to move that up. We don't want to take all the real estate space down there. So I've just moved the title up there to improve the design. Same with this one, right? We don't really want like a massive load of space. It doesn't look very good. And then I'm just going to add some easy ways to contact me and prove that I'm a real human being. So I add in the links to my actual social media profiles right here. So for example, if you look at Google's search quality rating guidelines, and you look at how they actually assess whether content is good, what they say is that raters must consider EEAT, right? So the first-hand experience of the creator. So on each page, ideally, you want to demonstrate your first-hand experience. So how have I done that? You can see that there's a tutorial I've embedded on the content. All the content talks about my experience and my expertise. Additionally, we've got this interview between me talking about SEO and links to my social media profiles where, again, we're posting content with a strong level of EEAT right there. So basically all of these elements are incorporated within the homepage and the author page. And you can see that a rater determines a page quality by reviewing the information available about the website and its creator. So if you go back to this page right here, you can see how we've demonstrated EEAT by talking about who I am as the creator of the website, making it very clear who's responsible for the website and who created the content, and then making it easy to research the reputation of the website and the creator by having your social media profile, by having unique content that talks about you, along with video testimonials. Again, that shows my reputation and the expertise in the tutorial. So basically, you want to set each page up like that. The more content you have on these topics, the better it's going to be for SEO. And when you think about the rise of AI as well and AI content, the demand for people who actually have expertise on their topic to talk about stuff that can't just be spun up by ChatGPT is only going to improve and increase. Now you can see it just says no title, number 4 on the menu right there. So I'm just going to go back and edit that. We'll hit save menu like so. Now I just need to get these videos fixed. I'll wait for Publicio to come back to me on that. Additionally, you can see it's got a little image icon right there, so I need to delete the background on this right here. So if we click on the 4 dots at the top, then style, then delete that image right there and hit update, and that should be a lot better and good to go now. Now this is definitely not perfect, I need to figure out how to delete that. And then if you've followed a similar design to me, wouldn't recommend like copying it exactly, but on the rank and clap SEO section, I'm just going to delete that right there. And that should remove the title. Let's refresh the page and see what it looks like. Yeah, there we go. So it's disappeared. Now, additionally, I need to change the username right here from the default one. So I'm just going to change that right now. So we'll change the first name and the second name right here, the author profile. Additionally, what you'll see is it says not secure when we're logged in. But actually, if we go to a new incognito mode and then we open up the website, you'll see that HTTPS is enabled. So it should be encrypted. There we go, it's just looking magical right now. And then what we're going to do in the future is start setting up the blog. I need to set up a new funnel page for this URL and also optimize the contact page, etc. But that's pretty much it for today's video in terms of how to optimize a homepage, about me page, how to show EEAT and design the content, etc. It can be quite time consuming, but good news is you only have to set it up once. All right, we're making a little bit of progress right here. We've got the video testimonials embedded right here, as you can see. We've got this video as well, ready to go. We've got some information about the website, details about who we are, etc. in the footer. And I'm going to start setting up the footer for the website right now as well. So if we go to Theme Builder inside Elementor, you don't have to use Elementor, but it just makes everything easier for me, honestly. And if we click on Footer on the left over here, hit Add New. And then I can start setting this up. So I'm going to click on Insert. We'll put the information about the website right here. The services section I'm going to delete for now. And then I've put some get in touch information right here, so you can see. So I like to have real company details on the website. I think that makes it look much legit. I should probably set up a new email address for this particular website, not just like my old site. And then on the quick click section, we've got links to our homepage, about, blogs, contact. We can also insert a privacy policy and a terms of service, etc. inside there. And then we can just add some social links as well. So we'll put the link to my YouTube, Twitter. Again, this is just for EEAT and to make it very clear who owns the website and that sort of thing. So we have put the Facebook group, Twitter, YouTube. We'll hit publish like so. It's going to ask us where we want to display it. We'll put it as the entire website. And then on the contact page right here, what I'm actually going to try is inserting a survey that I've already built on my CRM Go High Level. Go High Level is a really good way to build funnels, contact pages, store all your contacts, etc. Talk about it a lot on my Julian Goldie agency channel. But it's great if you're selling a service or you're selling some sort of info product. Go High Level is a great CRM for just setting everything up. And so what I'm going to do is take the application form for a book a call session. I'm going to hit integrate over here, proceed, take the iframe, and then plug that into the contact page. So I'll delete that and insert HTML code, plug in the iframe, hit update, and you can see the survey is embedded right there. So even though Go High Level is integrated on a totally different domain and all that sort of thing, any details that people plug into the contact page will feed directly into our CRM so that people receive our funnels and that sort of thing. By the way, if you want to see like me do a video on funnels and basically how to take your SEO traffic and turn it into a lead that actually buys from you, just comment in the section below and I might do something on that in the future. Now, what you'll see from the whole website is that this is a real website, right? So it's not like some niche site that's set up in a couple of minutes. This is an actual business, an actual brand, right? And one of the biggest reasons for that is like, if you've seen the way that the Google core updates hit so many sites, typically it's only authority sites that are sticking around, right? So a lot of niche sites are getting clapped right now, especially those monetizing with ads. Affiliates have been hit massively over the last 12 months or so. And so if you want to do SEO sustainably in the future, I think it's all about building a real business, a real brand, and actually just growing from there. So what I'm also going to do is insert a chatbot across the website. So I'm going to install a plugin that links WordPress directly to Go High Level called Lead Connector. Now, Lead Connector, as I'll show you in a minute, helps us set up a chatbot across the whole site so that, again, that will feed into our CRM. So if we go to Lead Connector over here, then we just enter our API key and we're going to enable the chat widget, right? So to get the API key, if you're using Go High Level, just go to settings over here. And then you can see we've got an API key underneath this section right here. And now if we go on to rankandclapseo.com, you'll see the chatbot in the bottom right. So if people have questions, they can easily contact us here, which makes it nice and easy. You can even pull in your existing funnels, right? So you can go and add new, select a funnel that you want to use, embed that directly on the website, which makes everything easier as well. As an example, we can select our funnel, choose a step, choose how we embed it, include the tracking code, the site favicon, etc. And now if anyone goes to rankandclapseo.com/strategy session, they'll be able to reach the funnel. So easy to set up. So if you've got a funnel that already converts, it's so easy to replicate that on any website, any domain, simply by using the same process. So if we click on view right now, you'll see that that goes straight to our strategy session page and people can just scroll down the page and book in a call directly. And again, it's still on the same section, right? Now, this is good as well because typically if you're a website, you don't want to be sending that traffic to another external site, right? So if you look at, for example, affiliates, an easy way for Google to quickly figure out if you're an affiliate website or if you're a real business, and ideally they want real businesses and real brands ranking on Google. Well, if you're sending all your traffic to an external URL that's not internally linked inside your website, it looks like you're just funneling the traffic somewhere else, right? You're kind of like an intermediary. Whereas if, for example, you're linking to your own website and all the traffic, just like an e-commerce store, is funneled within your own ecosystem of that URL, it looks a lot more legitimate, right? So I'm going to plug the URL that we're linking to right there, and we'll put that into each section. So we'll add the link inside our main CTA as well on the website. And now you can see this links internally to our funnels to funnel all the traffic that we get on our website directly to a free SEO strategy session. We have links on the homepage as well to book in a call. And additionally, we have this chatbot in the bottom right where people can contact us, and on the contact page as well, people can fill in a form quickly. So with High Level, you can set up the conversion rate optimization for the website relatively quickly. Obviously, this button is going to follow you. Even if you're on mobile, that button is going to follow you all the way around. And we're funneling all our traffic to one place, which means that it should convert better and people using the website aren't going to get confused. Additionally, what you can see is the navigation is super simple, but that's the way we like it. And it's very obvious who owns the website, why they're an expert, the experience and trust on the site, etc. as well. So we're trying to do everything the right way. Now, additionally, there are a few other ways that you can focus on EEAT. Now, I think this is the biggest differentiator because EEAT is also tied closely to backlinks because that links to authority. Now, additionally, there's a few other ways to optimize for EEAT. Number one is the knowledge panel. So, for example, if we go onto Google, we'll search for my name, for example, you can see that I have this knowledge panel right here. It's got a link to all my videos. It's got an overview of me. It says that I'm an author. It's got a picture of me, etc. It's got links to my social media profiles. And once you get a certain amount of branded traffic and people are searching for you, that knowledge panel should show up. Now, how do you get branded traffic? Again, it's all about traffic diversification, right? So if you're posting on Twitter, if you're posting on YouTube, if you're posting on Instagram, LinkedIn, etc., these are all ways so you can get more branded search. If you get more branded search, again, it's another sign of authority to Google. And additionally, if you've got a knowledge panel set up, because you're getting so much branded search, then that's going to help you too. Another easy way is just to set up a book on Kindle. Very easy for anyone to self-publish. I used to have an audiobook business. So for example, if you put in link building mastery, you'll see my book appear right here, which was published a few years ago now. It's got a decent amount of reviews, as you can see. And it's very easy for anyone to set up a book on Kindle. And then again, that's going to appear on your knowledge panel. So if we type Julian Goldie onto Google, you can see that my book is linked right here and people can search for it directly and it appears on Google search results. Social media links we've already talked about and covered. Also just making it easy to contact you. For example, having a contact us section right here, a link to booking a call, and also this chatbot right here. Add in an actual address and email address, which we've done in the footer, which makes it very easy to contact you. And then finally, you've got identifying who the owner of the site is, a long about me page, unique content about you, so interviews, podcasts, video testimonials, building links to your site, and traffic from other sources, right? These things in combination demonstrate a very high level of EEAT, which will help your rankings in the long run. So that is pretty much the whole website setup now. I don't think it's perfect, but we're getting there and it looks a lot better than when we first started the video. Additionally, we're going to start publishing some content soon. I've talked about funnels, I've talked about EEAT, talked about designing, etc. And like I say, all the SOPs will be available from today's video. And what I'm actually going to do is take all of the instructions from today's video and the tutorial and plug it into an SOP, which I'll put inside my free SEO course. So if you're learning how to build a new website or set it up or design it, etc., you want to learn how I did it, and you want the SOP to either give to your team or to follow yourself, then feel free to get that. Links in the comments and description. Just go to the rank and clap section and you'll find it there. If you want to book in a free SEO strategy session, feel free to book that in. Links in the comments and description again, and it'll show you how we take websites from 0 to 145,000 visitors per month using SEO. Feel free to book that in. That is a free SEO strategy session, and you'll get an SEO domination plan. We'll answer any questions you have, and you'll discover how to outrank key competitors with SEO. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.